What's up, you guys? My name is King, and here I have my fully inked Ocean Village drawing. If you haven't seen the previous video, links in the description below. Anyway, if you read the title, then you know that today we're going to be focusing on color, more specifically how to use color to your advantage. And right now I'm using this Paul Cézanne 72 pack of color pencils, but honestly you can use anything. The first thing that determines color in the real world is the light source, and if the light source's color changes, then the color of any object in the light will appear to change as well. And for this village, that light will be the sun. So I'll be right back after I fill in this little skybox up here. Alright, you guys, so far I've added a little bit of oranges, yellows, and blues in the skybox here, just so I can make sure that it establishes the fact that in this picture it's going to be late afternoon and the sun's going to be really close to setting, so the colors aren't going to be as highlighted, so they're going to pop a little bit more with, you know, the darkness and the colors that I plan on adding. It's probably hard to explain through words, so I'll just go on and I'm talking about the next step. So the next thing I plan to do in order to establish this sort of late afternoon vibe is go down from exactly where I stopped here to the next part, which is this wall in the background. Now, this isn't the main part of this artwork, but it really will demonstrate the contrast that I plan to do here. So this light, of course, since the sun is behind it, the light is kind of spilling out over it, but it will be mainly darker grays and things like that. I plan on making this little gate here the only exception to this. It might be a different color, maybe a red or maybe a brown, just to bring some sort of difference. And yeah, but so I'm gonna add that and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, so I've just finished with the wall and I decided to leave a little bit of space here at the bottom because with the ocean and, you know, the sunlight coming down to hit it, oftentimes there will be some form of evaporation or mist that forms above the surface of the water. So I'm going to leave a little bit of space here that's white as well when I go over the water, so that it really gives this feeling of a subtle mist. So next thing I'm gonna do is go over the water here, and in this area I'm gonna leave this area for now because I'm planning on doing something a little bit different. But for right now, I'm just gonna go over this little part of water and then I'll come back to you guys. Okay, you guys, so I just finished with the water here, and my initial thought was, because this wall is blocking some of the sun's light, I figured I'd make some of the water appear darker, just so that it would actually reflect the fact that there's, that contrast. So, what I plan on doing now is filling in the left side of the buildings because there's going to be a lot of shading in here. It's going to be fairly darker on this side because there's going to be some space between the buildings, and there's going to be some shadows on this wall, specifically this wall here. There will be one on this side here as well, but we'll focus on that after I finish up with this side. So let me go ahead and get started. Okay, so I just finished the houses on this side, and I just wanted to touch on the fact that I'm bringing in a lot of different contrasting colors in order to make this scene pop. So of course I have a green house with a red door. I have, orange over here just as a complementary color to some of the blue in the ocean and this little rug thing I have here. And so far it's coming together quite nicely, but let me go ahead and finish up the right side and then I'll come back to you guys later. Okay, you guys, so somewhere along the process my camera stopped recording. I have no idea why, but this is as far as I have gotten in the process. So I finished this house and I'm going to be working on the boardwalks here and probably this boat in the background, and then I'm gonna finish off with the rest of the water here and a little bit under here. I'll move the camera down so you guys can see it. and that is the finished piece. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this video has been a lot longer than most of my other videos, so thank you for tuning in this long, and I'll wrap this up so I won't take too much time out of your day. Anyway, as I was going through every single part of this village here, it made me really think as to what colors would complement each piece the best, because after all, every single part of this is a piece to this puzzle as a whole. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please like it down there, right down there. Leave a comment if you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. King out.